Happy Tuesday, boys and girls. Happy New Year, 2024. I guess this is the official start of 2024. Is yesterday, New Year's Day. Wasn't much happening. I can tell by the traffic and the workload that I encountered as I made double time. I'm chatting with the Dane today, and let me premise this by stating she is the kind of person who prefers or maybe even needs to be engaged and constantly moving and doing stuff to the point to where if she sit down, she'll go to sleep. The movies have to be action movies. You know, she has to be stimulated that way. Because if she sit down and put on some music or something chill, she'll go to sleep. So she, just likes to keep it going. And the job she got really keeps her going. And she likes it that way. I mean, it's like brutal. Over there, they don't have to take lunch. Over here, we're required to take a 30-minute break. At least. They tried to make us take an hour, but we were like, no. We got to at least take a 30-minute break. Over there, no. So she'll work through it and then leave there, go to the gym, come home and just be constantly going. And it's like, it gets to the point where she say, I'm tired. I'm like, no, really? Because she be doing stuff for family and her mother and this and that and just constantly going. So, and she don't take time off. So now she has accumulated so much vacation time that she got use or lose. So she had to take 2 weeks off, literally had to take it or lose it. And I was like, and every year we're like, what you gonna do? Because you gotta put the work down. It's almost like you can't work. You're not supposed to. That's the whole point. And, she likes her job, she enjoys it, or whatever. It keeps her going. That's her thing. And so to have 2 weeks without it, I'll be like, here we go again. But like, we've been through this before, and we survived. So, and then today we was chatting, and I was like, well, the holiday's officially over, technically, or technically over, and probably officially. We'll see, how the populace is going to operate. I know this traffic is back, so we'll see what the workload is like and see people getting back into the swing of things. It should be officially and technically over. Everybody should be back to the grind. So we'll find, and I'm ready for it. Working yesterday was like, why are we even here? To make that double time, that's why. So today she was saying she was off. And I was like, I know. Until the 8th. And then I wrote, and I'm not jealous. I was kind of, teasing, messing with her. But then I thought about it. I'm not jealous. I don't know what I would do if I had 2 weeks off. If I had to take 2 weeks off, I don't know what I would do. Even though there's lots of things I could do, there's lots of projects I would love to do, things around the house, this or that, things at my mother's house. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. But let's face it, am I gonna do that stuff? Am I really? We all know what's probably gonna happen. I'll probably gain 30 pounds. I will probably gain 30 pounds. And at the end of week 1, be in so much pain from laziness and slothiness that I would probably have to go on some kind of detox rehab. And then I started talking about, no, really, what would you do? What would I do? And the first thing I came up was, I would have to leave the country. I would have to leave the country and do it like I usually do it. fly to Europe or someplace and do 3 days, 2 or 3 days in different spots, flying from one place to the other place to the other place to the other place. Because even spending a week, even if I'm in Rome or Paris or Czechoslovakia or Prague or wherever, even spending a week there, I don't care where I'm at. I get my goodies, I get my food, I get my pizza. I'll hibernate, or I'll bunker down, however you call it. Hunker down and chill. You know, I might get my steps in, you know, but then I'll be looking around because it's too easy for me to do nothing. I enjoy doing nothing so much. Now, since I quit smoking Black and Miles, that kind of gives me more energy, but I've been using that energy to eat. And I'm slowly coming out of that, I think. I'm slowly getting away from that tendency to eat when I have that extra energy or get bored or not know what to do. Still not there yet to satisfy that craving, to satisfy that's my best way to put it, satisfy that craving. Now, last night I got up and it's got some crackers and ham just to, you know, satisfy that craving. And it was so good. I sat in the bed, ate a little bit of ham, and my wheat thing, tomato, basil, crackers. Oh, it was so good. But I ran out of Simply Fruit Punch because I'm staying away from the generic Crystal Light stuff. You know, that aspartame, zero sugar stuff, powdered fruit drink mix. I'm staying away from that because I think that was gonna be a headache. So I've been drinking the Simply, I think it's just, I don't know if it's Simply Minute Maid or Simply Lemonade, Simply Fruit Punch. You know, it's kind of expensive, but I ain't worried about it. But what gets me about that stuff is, then I'll be having all these bottles. And I'll be having all these bottles that I got to dispose of. And that seems wasteful. Because, you know, I live here in California. So we're made to be mindful of all that stuff. So I'm like, I take the bottles and I crush them down and I put the lid back on them so that the air doesn't come out and they stay crushed. It makes it easier to carry. Because there'd be a lot of them. I drink this stuff. I love this stuff. And I can get it in a big gallon size, but that only comes in Simply Lemonade. I haven't seen a gallon size in Simply Fruit Punch. And so, you know, I pay a little extra. Fruit Punch is my favorite. Simply Lemonade is good too. You know, it has a little bit of pulp in it and everything. And I think it's better for you. Like I said, I'm staying away from the zero stuff. And I'm really trying to stay away from the stuff with fructose and all that stuff in it, because I would love to get that fruit punch. I would love to get that fruit punch concentrate and just add water to it, which I could probably do, which I could probably get the fruit punch concentrate and add water to it, but dilute it. Make it really diluted, and it might not be so bad. I might try that. But I want to stay away from the fructose and all that stuff. For whatever reason, they say it's bad for you. And I'm sure if I Google, I'll figure out why. But that's where, you know, see how all that ties in to the vacation, to food, to smoking Black and Miles, to cravings, it all. It's like one big plan or one big system that has to work together. And the older I get, the more aware of it I become. And the fine tuning of it and how this may affect me this way or that affects me that way. I begin to recognize these things. And it all started we ended up down this path from talking about what I would do if I had to take off 2 weeks of work. Imagine just being off 2 weeks. I mean, I would have to leave the country. I would have to leave the country. I'd probably figure something out to where I'd, be flying around doing something. Go here, go there, playing something. I would have to have a schedule. I would have to figure out something, where to go, how to go, where to be, what to do. I would have to have something. Because just to say, all right, 2 weeks, sit at home for 2 weeks, it just won't happen. I mean, it could happen. Of course it's going to happen. But it probably won't be a good thing. It probably won't be a good thing. Just trying to see how I was holding it. I'm holding it like this. Can you see? I guess I got it kind of up higher. Does it look better up higher? I'm walking like this. Yeah, I do got it up kind of higher. It's easier to carry. Maybe up higher is better. Because I really want it, here's kind of really what I really want it to be something like this. But it's way too hard to carry. Where is it? Yeah, it's too much pressure. Too hard to carry. See, something like that would be, cool. But it's too hard. I would need a balance on the back of the stick. I would have to have the stick go out, extend it to double the length of the stick so I can grab it in the middle and let it balance itself. Instead of using my wrist to provide the tension, to provide that leverage. But, see if I leave it like that. Put it up like that. See, how's that? That's not, see, it's easy to carry like this because it's more up and down and it's higher. How's that look? Or should I just bring it down here? Bring it back like that and have it like this. Not even like that, I can have it like this even. My God. See, I don't even, okay. But I think it's too close. I don't like it that close. How about like that? Now I can't see. So I don't know. Anyway, so I'm thinking I would have to leave the country, plan something, go to all these different, go to a bunch of different places to where I don't spend too much time in one place where I would have to get up and go and make a move to my next place and not give myself so much time in one spot. Because like I said, I was teasing her. I was joking about, not being jealous of her having 2 weeks off. But I kind of really wasn't. I really kind of wasn't joking. Anyhow, that's all I wanted today. Nothing in detail. 2024. I was also contemplating, do I want to go down to social political issues and address them and get controversial and provocative, quote unquote, whatever that means? Do I really want to go down that road? Or do I want to develop a new or different or develop my philosophy or methodology or practice of how I voice my philosophical and ideological ideas without provoking people or being provocative? Is provocative a sense of provoking? Is that it? Is provocative like mean provoking? I'm not sure, but something like that. Nobody to antagonize people. Don't really want to do that. I'm feeling too good. I'm in a good place. I know I am. No sense to antagonize people, even though it's fun. And I enjoy it. And I will do it every now and then, but very subtly, to the point that where they may not even know that I'm antagonizing them. You know what's funny too? And then sometimes I get hit up for antagonizing people or saying that certain thing when I'm not even trying to. And that's always fun. When you get hit up and somebody reacts to something that you didn't even mean to say. Oh, okay, it timed out again. Anyway, my name is Jeffery. Swinging on y'all 2 times. For me and for the funk. And for every elementary particle that has ever existed in any atom in this or in any universe that ever was, is, or will be. A totality of it all, the theory of universe. A hypothesis of all as one. My name is Jeffrey.